Yo, bro, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Bro, 10,000 subscribers already. Man, the fam don't play, man. Shout out to the fam, dog. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the fam. As you come in, leave your location, man. Drop where you coming in from. We're going live tonight, man. I got my man Justin Adams from Denver. CBS Denver coming on. Shout out to my boy Justin. Real cool brother, man. He actually played at University of Colorado. Shout out to Jonesboro, man. But look, 10,000 subscribers, dog. Already? We just got started. It's the off season. 10K in the off season? But ain't nothing but God. Fort Worth, Texas in the building. Birmingham, Polk County, Jonesboro, Georgia, Southfield, Michigan. Excuse me, I almost said Mississippi. You got to get my abbreviations right. Jeanette Fox, Texas in the building. Jeanette, what part of Texas? Yeah, Apostle, man. I appreciate it, man. For real. Virginia. Miss NY Finest, Brooklyn, New York. Miss Fat, I appreciate it. Oh, now, Dukes, Brooklyn, New York. What's that? Oh, now, not oh, now. The Boot. Shout out to Dublin. Snellville, Big Play, Spice Ball. I like that. Funky Town, Texas. Fresno in the building. Yeah, we're going to let a few people get in. We got a lot to talk about, man. You know I'm going to talk about the journey, man. It's been a wild journey, dog. Man. Monetization. Hey, look, Tracy. Appreciate it, Cuzzo. Cuzzo, guess what? I done figured it out. How to get on early. Miss NY Finest with the first super chat of the night. Congratulatory super chat, $20. Thank you, Miss NY Finest. You been here, man. I appreciate it, man. $20 on the super chat, man, to say thank you. And I just want to say congratulations. I just want to say thank you to everybody who ever left a super chat, anybody who ever subscribed, anybody who ever became a member. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Freddie D in the building. Pago, American Samoa. Did I say that right? Southeast Diego, Heisman City. Andy Pink said, congrats, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, Andy. Right on. I said, Pago, I got it right. Hubcat said, congrats, man. I appreciate it. Bro, we did 10,000. I say we because we did it together. Like, man, we did 10,000 in under 4 months. So I know some people who like been doing and working hard and they haven't really moved the needle like this. Dog, we moving. That's crazy. Whoa. My boy Apostle with the 99, man. Apostle, man, I appreciate it, dog. ATL in the building, man. ATL in the building, man. I appreciate it, man. $100 super chat, dog. Man, I appreciate it, man. This what make me keep going. Man, just people like just get behind you, you know, and really push you to keep going. Push you like, you know, man, don't worry about it. Keep going. Like, man, I remember it was a time where I felt like I couldn't do this. And, man, so for you guys to show your support, you know, it's your boy Billy D. What's up, Billy? Yeah, you know we locked in for sure. Yeah. Rodney said, congratulations, man. Appreciate that, Rodney Freeman. We got another super chat, man. $4.99, Andy Pink. Man, I appreciate it, dog. Man, thank you, Andy. Let me put that on there. Hold on, let me get in there. Andy Pink with the $4.99 super chat, man. I want to say thank you. I appreciate everybody. Man, it's just been a journey, man. Like, the journey didn't start with on 3. You know what I mean? So, look, man, I got my man Justin Adams. He's going to jump on. And, shoot, man, we're going to talk some Colorado football. Big recruiting weekend. We're going to find out about him. And then shoot, we're gonna keep the party going. So this is our first guest on the party for sure. Hold on, let me get him in here. Man, you know, y'all stay tuned tonight, man. I'm gonna go back. We might look at some old P Duke stuff from back in the day just so y'all can see how far the journey came, man. Hubcap said, if you just get started, Taylor May said 10K. What? She said 10K. What? Okay then. Taylor May. Andy Pink said, we riding with you, Dukes. Love that Coach Prime put a stamp of approval on you, bro. Man, speaking of Coach Prime, man, I dropped the video. Man, he hit me yesterday, man. We had a great talk. And one thing I can say about Coach Prime, man, people can say whatever they want to say. That man said, look, I'm with you. You in my mentorship program. You under my umbrella. He makes sure he don't miss at least 6 to 8 weeks without hitting me. And shoot, man, I can't do nothing but say how much I appreciate him. Tracy Colquitt, Cuzzo, appreciate it with the $49.99 congratulatory super chat. Tracy, man, I appreciate it, man. 10,000, like I couldn't have done it without you. Tracy came in. She became family because she used to always be like, Duke, you turn on your monetization. Her and Sabrina Blankenship, they always be like, Duke, you turn on your monetization. And before, when it first started, I didn't realize like how important that was. So to have people that really check in and become moderators and executive producers without, you know what I mean? Without having to ask, it's a blessing. So Tracy, man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. My man FPSD, he always comes through. Man, $2 super chat, man, $2 to 200, man. I appreciate them all. And Big Dog FPSD, I want to say thank you for being a loyal member, man, subscriber. You always have positive feedback, so I can't tell you how much I appreciate you, dog, for sure. All right, so man, I got my man Justin Adams. We're gonna talk some Colorado football right quick, man. Let me bring my man Justin in.
What's going on?
Justin, what's up, big dog?
Brother, I'm good, man. How you doing this evening?
Man, I'm good, man. So for everybody who doesn't know who you are, if they're under a rock, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Yeah, Justin Adams. So I do work at a CBS Colorado. So in Denver, I'm a reporter and anchor, do news, sports, whatever needs to be done. I'm also do play-by-play broadcasting as well for Altitude Sports and Entertainment. So it's a regional station here. Denver goes in New Mexico, Arizona, and also Utah. And then I do play-by-play broadcasting for the Mountain West Network and also the Pac-12 Network. It's gone right now for a little bit, but I do that there as well. So I'm just on the grind, brother.
All right. So speaking of the grind, let's talk about your journey in football. Where did you start your original journey in football, and when did you first fall in love with the game?
I fell in love with the game playing flag football at Montbello, so Northeast Denver. So it's a suburb of Denver, and so I just always loved to be able to play the game, and it was fun to be able to do so. And it was interesting because I remember when I got my first interception, I was like 7 years old, and my dad took me to get a video game, one of those Sega Genesis games. He took me to get one of those, and so that really it struck a nerve with me. And I was like, wait a minute, if I get interception, I get games. I want to get more interceptions. And so I just stuck on, was able to play out from there. And I played high school at Montbello High School, enjoyed my time there, and then walked on to the University of Colorado for 3 seasons. So it was so neat to be able to be there at CU. And honestly, I was a guy who was extremely undersized. I don't look that way right now, but I was 6'1", 220 at best.
Oh, wow.
And I remember going from that to being 6'2" and like 240 in 1 year,
wow.
And so it was cool to be able to be a part of it at a University of Colorado. And then, Dukes, to be honest, man, I walked away from the game after my redshirt sophomore year, and I decided to go and get my degree. And one of the things was, for me, was as a walk-on, I had to come to the realization, did you come to play football or did you come to get a degree? And I was like, hey, I came to get a degree. And I love, love, love the University of Colorado. But I walked away not only with one degree, but walked away with two. So got a broadcast production degree and also ethnic studies degree as
Man, let's
well.
go.
Blessing, man. Blessings
Yeah,
on blessings.
man, bless, man. So I met you at Colorado's Pro Day.
Yeah.
You were stationed right next to us. And the level of access, and I want to ask you about this. Talk to me about the level of access that Coach Prime allows in the building when it comes to Colorado. For someone who's already been in the Colorado market as far as media goes, how did that access help you or help accentuate what you do as someone who's already in the media space out there?
It's huge. It's everything. And it's also one thing where you understand what a lot of other media members may not know because you played the game. You've been in the locker room. So I know being in the locker room and being there before that, you probably know about 15 to 20% of what's actually going on, right? You don't know as much. Um, you don't know the day to day as much as you would like to. You may know some of the highlights, but you don't. But to be able to see the well off videos, to be able to check out your content as well, and to be able to be plugged in from there has all helped to put together the pieces of what's going on with the University of Colorado, what Coach Prime is doing. And that's a big thing. It's major to see what's happened at CU. I mean, people have to understand that this has been a program that has struggled for the last couple of decades, except for one season in 2016. Other than that, it's really struggled. But to finally have Coach Prime come through and to take a team from 4-8 to 9-4 and to greater heights as well in further years is a true blessing to be able to see him. Look, it's all smiles right here.
Hey, man. All right. So what last year, Colorado takes the huge leap from 1-11 to 4-8 to 9-4 after the bowl game. How do you forecast this year's Colorado team? And what do you think will be the biggest difference outside of, of course, you lose the Heisman winner, you lose Shador. But outside of that, what do you see different in this year's Colorado's team?
Running the football. Can we run the football? My God. I mean, and when you look at the CU teams of old, of past, that's actually what CU has done the best, has been able to run the football. You go back to Darian Hagan in the late 80s, early 90s, and running the option attack, right? And you were able to have guys like J.J. Flanagan and other tremendous running backs, Eric Bieniemy, able to go and tote that rock and get into the end zone and really, really exert your force on the other team. You can even look at 2001, where you have guys like Daniel Graham, Andre Gerard, who is now one of the coaches. He was an offensive lineman, a guard, and he was a big boy, right? Victor Rogers as well. You had a really good squad. And what that does two things. Number one, when it gets to the fourth quarter and you're playing in Boulder and the other team is gassed because of the altitude, they're going to feel it and they don't want to go and tackle anymore. But number two, it helps out your defense as well, because now you have the other team on their heels. You have the offense on the sideline. And so it's just going to be a combined attack that should be able to help out in hand all the way around. I can foresee the Buffs winning 8-9 games next year. We'll see what's going to happen when everything gels together, because it's a brand new team every year, now more than ever before. But it wouldn't surprise me to see a 10-win season. I think anywhere from 8 to 10 wins is the expectation in many respects with the Buffs right now.
When you talk about expectation versus perception, so the expectation is something like, all right, Colorado had a good year, they should, they lost two really huge guys, and the perception is that, hey, how can you be good after those losses? But the expectation remains the same. What happened to or still high? What happened to raise that expectation? I mean, usually you would think that with something like that going on, the team would kind of wilt a little bit. But what do you see that makes this Colorado team special, where they're able to withstand that pressure and the expectation still remains the same?
Yeah, coaches are one thing, right? So you have 3 Hall of Fame coaches off the jump that's able to go and help out your team. I also like the schedule, and let me explain it for a little bit.
Okay.
I love playing against Georgia Tech as the first game of the year, because what did Georgia Tech do to Florida State last year? They lined up, ran that football right down their throat, and beat them. And we know Florida State had a tough year, but that was a statement victory for Georgia Tech. That's the same thing that the Buffs need to do against a very difficult team that's going to be in Georgia Tech. So how do you do it? Well, the offensive line is big. We just saw the numbers, right? 6'4", 6'5", right? Jordan Seaton and a bunch. Everybody's big and meaty, okay? So now you have that, right? Then you have your running backs, right? You have the guys who are returning from a year ago, now able to go and have that another year in Boulder, that another year under this system to be able to go and run the rock, okay? I like what you have at quarterback too, depending on who you have as the starter, but you may have one quarterback who could be able to run around and make things happen. Now you have a true dual threat quarterback. And then the wide receivers, my goodness. I mean, look, Dukes, you and I could throw for 250 and a couple of tutties with the wide receivers they have right now, okay? Just to call it what it is. So you have a quality squad. And then on the other side, you have a guy in Arden Walker. And here's the thing about Arden. We work out together at the same place called Bodies by Perseverance is in 5 Points. And I knew him for years. Actually, his dad, who was a former Buff, Art Walker, he coached me in high school at Marbella High School. And so to be able to have a guy like Arden, to see the way that he has matured and he has grown up, can you imagine him on one side being able to get 8 to 10 sacks next year? And then whoever's on the other side, right? It don't matter. We're going to find somebody who's going to be there. And then you already have the big uglies up front. You could finally be able to dictate to the other team from the line of scrimmage on out what you want to do. That's what makes me about this team. The secondary is fine. I get that. But when I look up front and I see what these guys are, come on, man. It's going to be a lot of fun this year.
If you had to give this year's iteration of the defense a mantra or a rallying cry, what would it be in order for Colorado to win the Big 12?
They're going to play a lot of tough teams, especially Folsom. You take on Iowa State at home. You take on Arizona State, who is supposed to have a top 10 pick waiting at quarterback this year.
Right.
Their mantra needs to be, we're going to get after you. That's what the mantra needs to be. We're going to get after you. You have the big uglies up front with Otis, right, who's going to be able to stop the run, right? It's almost a one-man wrecking crew, right? So you have to be able to do that first. You have a quality secondary, DJ McKinney and several others, right, in the secondary ready to go. But then you got to unleash your pass rushers. And we saw what CU did last year, had the most sacks in the Big 12. It's about duplicating that process. But how do you duplicate that process? You have to stop the run first. So you have the pieces in place. The question will be for every team, not only for the Buffs, but for every team in college football, what about that depth? Are you going to be able to bring that same fire, that same thunder from week 1 to also week 8 to also week 12? Can you be able to do that? That's the question for this Buffs. And so I hope that they can really make sure that they gel and have that depth, because if they do, like I said, it's going to be a fun time in Boulder this year.
All right, so let me ask you about this. For as a Colorado native, what does it mean? So a lot of the fans that are following Colorado now, a lot of them are Deion Sanders fans that have kind of been adopted by Buff Nation. But as an original Buff Nation member, what does it mean for Colorado to be at the national forefront and you haven't even won a championship yet? Like, it's like, I remember hearing about Colorado in the early 90s when Georgia Tech and Colorado basically, I think, split a national championship. I believe it was 99
national championship.
Yeah, so that's where I got my first kind of taste of what Colorado football was. But a lot of people may not have had that. What does it mean for a native of Colorado to be on the national forefront with Coach Prime and company right now?
Yeah, it's a dual question. Let's go with the first part, okay? Let's answer it directly. It means everything, and it's glad to see that this team is back. Because when you're in Colorado, it's two things that you have. You have the Colorado Buffaloes, and then you have the Denver Broncos. Like, those are the two things, right? So you want your Saturdays to be all pageantry with the Buffs doing their thing, and then the Broncos just take over everything. In sports, it's Broncos and nothing else, right? We pretend like we care about other things. When the Broncos are doing well, nothing else matters. But it's great to see the Buffs be able to be back in the limelight, be back in the national picture. And to be very honest, that's where they should be. And you look at the map, look at the country. When you look at a mountain team in the mountain time zone, how many teams do you say are dominant within the mountain time zone? Previously, it's been Utah. But now you have that spot wide open for Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. That's the way that they should always be. So as an alum, as a Colorado native, it makes me feel great to know that the Buffs are back in that light. But also as an African-American, there's another thing too. To be able to go and see you headed up by a black head coach, see you with a lot of, obviously there's going to be, black players on the team, to be able to see the pride from African Americans come back to Boulder, to be able to see the welcoming, right? I mean, coming back with open arms to say, hey, let's go. We embrace you. That's another thing too. And from time to time, to be honest, I didn't feel that all the time, right? Especially
Mhm.
when I was in Boulder. But to be able to see that is truly, truly a blessing. It is the definition of inclusive, to be able to see everybody come back and just wear black and gold and to cheer for the Buffs again. Just love it.
All right, so next time I go out to Colorado, I need to know give me three spots for me to go get the best food so I can
Okay.
come back and say, you know what, when we go for the game, the Georgia Tech Colorado game, we got to hit these three spots.
All right, so I'm gonna give you three right now. My house, because the kitchen's banging. Okay, my wife does a
Okay.
fantastic job of cooking. All right, so we got you right there. Okay, there's
All
some
right,
other different places too where you could be able to enjoy yourself. Pasta J's, man, is
Dr.
off the
J's.
chain, man, dog.
Okay.
I had some Pasta J's, and you just try to, be like, all right, let me just get a little bit. Everybody talks about Pasta J's, and it's cool. Man, I had me like a second helping and a third helping. Man, that brother
Oh
can
man,
cook. Okay, it is
man.
off, is on point. So whatever you want in Boulder, it's right there. But not only in Boulder, it's in other areas too, right? So you go to Superior, Louisville, Broomfield, right? Longmont, El Boogie in the house, right? There's so
Okay.
many different places for you to be able to go, man. We're going to find the right spot for you.
All right, just before we get out of here, we got to tap into the culture.
Yes,
When you
sir.
were playing at Colorado, what was your pregame music to get right? And today, if you were the DJ, if you had to
Yeah.
plan a concert, who would you book?
All right. So again, a dual question, okay? Because
Yep.
there's before you get saved and after you get saved, right?
Okay,
And
boom. I
sometimes
love it.
your
Amen.
CD
Amen.
player, your CD player kind of needs to get, it needs to be revived by the Lord. But man, you know
Amen.
what? Back in the day, look, so I played in 2004, 2005. And the main
Okay.
thing we had was Little John. Little John and the East Side Boys was
Yeah.
everything. You just
Okay.
press play. That was it, right? Lil
Right.
Wayne was doing this thing. I think Carter 2 or Carter 3.
Carter too. Ooh.
Man, Carter 2. Banging, man. That's where they have videos on BET. Kids, they actually had videos on this thing called Black Entertainment Television. It was amazing.
Right.
So that's what we listened to, man. So we got pumped up, got ready to roll, man. We played games from there. Down for my insert
Yeah.
the word right there. It was
Right.
always a song that we
For my
played.
brothers.
Yes, yeah, so down for my brother. There we go. Down for my brothers right there. Love how
Yeah.
we keep it PG over here. But
Yeah.
then afterwards, I found out other guys like Lecrae. That's what he was in his early music.
Yeah.
Trip Lee, 116 Click, was able to discover those guys. And I
Right.
really started playing their music, man. The Truth, other people like that. And I love that. So when I came out, man, there was a song, Go Hard by Lecrae. Go hard
Okay.
or go home. If you search it at a home, do so. You'll immediately will see why. And there was another song by Lecrae called "Send Me." Send me, I go. Let me go. Let me go. Those are the songs I
Yeah.
listened to. And Canton Jones had a song called "The Password." Let me give you a quick story about that.
Okay.
So we were in practice, and you just listen to the music, the password with Canton Jones, and the music's just in my head, and I'm just like in a mood with it. And the drill is you have a linebacker who's supposed to go and tackle you. And me being a tight end, you try to go either make a move or run him over. Man, I hit him so hard, he fell in slow motion. The whole
No.
body went down in slow motion. I mean, it was like London Bridge was falling. My man said just like this.
Put
And
my
I
man in the
remember just
matrix.
hopping. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was in the Matrix. Oh, yeah. And I didn't run past him. I hopped over him. Like I skipped my way over him after I ran him
Yeah.
over. So that'd be the music back then. But today, same guys, man. No big deal. I will listen to those cats, man. Still Cray, I will listen to him as well. There's just so much music that we have in the culture, man, that you could be able to pump into your speakers and get ready to go. And that's what I love about what we have, man. We have true diversity in our music, and it's not just one thing that gets you going for the game, man. There's several different things that we could be able to do. So salute, do your thing. And it reminds me too, lastly, I'm on a show called The Fix Radio. And so
Okay.
The Fix Morning Show, rather. And so this is on Holy Culture Radio, and I do
Okay.
sports and faith reports there. And I just love being able to let people know about some great music. And so anytime
Man.
you come out to Denver, anytime you come out to Boulder, you want to listen to something good that's going to fill up your spirit, but also let you do what you do for the culture as well, come holler at me. I'm right here for you.
All right. So look, I need one last song.
Yes, sir.
If it's Friday Night Revival,
Ooh!
and if it is all the aunts, the uncles, the grandmamas,
Okay.
the deacon board, the mother
Ooh.
board, the
Yeah.
ushers,
Yeah.
and we need to turn up. We need to turn them up.
Turn them up.
Song, you got to pick one artist. I'm playing some old school James Cleveland.
Hey, let's go. Okay.
I'm going with James Cleveland.
Okay.
If you got to turn them up, whether they on the other side or they still here with us, who are you turning up the motherboard and the deacon board with?
Wow, the old school. See, part of me is on that Kurt Franklin.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of that. You know, Revolution always did his thing.
Right.
Man, I'm just gonna keep it a buck, bro. There's a song by No Big Deal, man, and it's called Never Going Back.
Ooh.
This song is fire. It's brand new. I've been playing it all the time, man. We ain't never going back. We ain't never going back. Let me tell you, if you haven't checked out that song, please do. It is a banger, bro. It's a banger so much, man. I know people, you know, in the grave got their bones shaking right now doing their thing. They're giving their bones praise right now. I would say go and check that out, man. That's a song that I absolutely love. And man, there's Jesus Will Fix It will always be one too, man. There's always something there for you. But again, whether you're going to get your praise on the field, off the field, brother, there's always something available. And so that's what I bring, man. Love to be able to bring that to the culture.
My man, Justin Adams, please tell everybody where they can find you on social media and where they can check out your work.
Man, already check me out at Justin Adams TV. That's my Instagram, Twitter, everything from there. Again, Justin Adams TV. Follow me. I'll hit you back. Hit me a DM, man. I'll hit you back all the time. And I'm also, again, on CBS Colorado. You can check me out early in the morning. Dukes, brother. I'm up at like 2:15 in the morning, dog. I'm on TV at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Hey,
so
man,
whether it's sports, whatever it is, I'm on there for you from 5 to 8. Again at 9 o'clock and again at noon. You can also catch me from time to time on the radio here locally in Denver, also on Holy Culture Radio. So, brother, I'm grinding. So, look forward to be on with you more as well.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I'm in the interview. Hold on.
Okay.
Now, Justin.
Yes, sir.
Just in case you need a co-host.
Okay.
You know, just in case one day.
Okay.
You might feel a little sick. You know what I mean? I'm like,
hey.
You know what I mean? You know, I used to do a little CBS every now and then. You hear me? I get in that thing. Hey, boy, I put on that Brian Gumble voice. You hear me? Hey, don't play with me. Hey man, now for real, Justin, man.
You're looking real official right now, dog.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man. But no, man, Justin, thank you. Shoot, man, we might do it maybe next week.
Hey, let's get it. I'm wide open.
All right, so man, talk to you soon, bro.
Hey man, talk to you soon as well, man. Salute. Be blessed.
Man, that was my man, Justin Adams, man. We've been having this plan for a minute, and said, man, what better night than when you hit 10K to bring on somebody as official as Justin. And Justin was so cool, man. Like, we were at the Colorado Pro Day, and I knew he was somebody. And I was like, man, I know that dude. And he stopped me. He was like, yeah, bro, we need to work. And now I was like, man, can't wait, because I was planning on asking him anyway. So the way it came together, man. So look forward to seeing more of that, man, for sure. But yeah, man, shout out to my dog Justin, man. Hey, we got some super chats in the building. Hey, if y'all in Denver, man, make sure y'all holler at him. Louisiana Glenn, drop me your restaurant again for any of the Colorado people. I'm gonna send it to Justin too, so he can know where it's at. Louisiana Glenn, drop that in the chat. Marcellus Love said, congrats on the 10K. Man, I'm telling you, dog. I know, man. It's crazy. I'm still tripping on it. Like, bro, we did 10K in like 4 months. Unreal. Let me check out Facebook, see what these folks talking about. What's up, Bummy? My boy Jerry and James. My boy Beezy. What's up, Beezy? Yeah. Hey, come on the show, Beezy. Hey, make sure you get the Faded Golf and Social Bar to go check out my man Louisiana Glenn. He in the fam. You feel me? Hey man, if y'all like Justin, y'all want to see Justin. If y'all want to see Justin again on the show, drop a J in the comments. Drop J. We're gonna call him J. J-A-Y. If y'all want to see Justin again, J-A-Y. Hey, Justin cool, man. Justin said, hey man, we got two. We got music before I was saved and after I was saved. I said, hey, I like that. I'm the same way. Trying to hold it together. Valerie Cleveland said, you got 10K messing with body back. Man, no idea. We're gonna call somebody else, man. We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep people coming on the show tonight. Hold on, let me see. Hey man, so it looked like Justin was a hit, man. We're gonna bring Justin back. Hey, Pete, man, we're not doing no negativity tonight, man. Eric C. Right said you about to bust out that jacket. Man, I don't know how long I had this jacket. Hey, no, for real, this jacket. Yeah, I ain't been this size in a minute. This is an Express Slim. Yeah, nah, it's over with that. Heavyweight around them. And I still got them guns, though. Y'all want to call Chico? Man, Louisiana, I got you. Oh, let's get the other super chats. I'm gonna say some of the super chat money go buy me a mouse for my computer. FPSD said $2 and said he's rock for sure. He looked like him, don't he? Jay said, congratulations, man. I appreciate it, Jay. BZ World said $199. Keep up the work, my G. You already know. I ain't stopping. Only up from here. Hold on. Let me see. Eric T. Wright said, time to hand it over to your legit. That's funny. Okay, that boy Parlay said he gonna come on. Talking about my dog Parlay, man. Blue Protege said, congrats, man. I appreciate it. Sweet Caroline with the $9.99 super chat. She said, congratulations, man. I appreciate it. Now I'm in a good mood, man. I'm drinking water, minding my business. Y'all know what they say. That's the way you do it. Drink water, mind your business. Where you at? You busy? FPSD sent another $2 super chat and said, what's your access to CU games next year? Oh no, look, I think I got pretty good access next year. I ain't gonna cap you down. I think that's I think that's where I'm at. Nah, shoot, man, I talked to coach last night. I'll probably be out there, man. I'm pull up on him we're gonna wrap. I think next year is just gonna be hard for me to figure out what games I can go to because I got a lot of games to go to, a lot of different games to go to. Oh boy, Bees, you watching on Facebook? Where my Aunt Tiny at? I would bring her on the show. Hold on, let me find. Duke said you have full access now, bro. Man, I'm telling you. Apollo said any feedback on recruits from this past weekend. Man, you know what? I ain't hit it yet, but I'm gonna do a recruiting wrap up. I'm gonna do a little digging tonight and do a recruiting wrap up. That's what I'm gonna do. What's up to the fam? Peace to the chat. Ronald Mansels. What's up, big dog? Yeah, we just in here parlaying. Von Randall with the $5 super chat. She said, congratulations and continued blessings. Always great content, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. It's humbling. It's fun, though, man. I like the fact that we can get on here. We can be ourselves, like, authentically. Just get on here and kick it. You know what I mean? I get to say what I want to say. We get to talk about what we want to talk about. If I get out of line, y'all get to, like, that's why I call it a fam, because it was folks that was like, dudes, you know you can't be on here talking like that. And some people was like, man, dudes don't be listening to them. It's your show, but I get it, though, because sometimes I will cut up, and I cut up when I was young, so I was like, man, you got to. My mom used to always get me. She used to be like, boy, you know you can't go, you can't nut up. I promise my mom used to tell me that, especially when I was real little. My temper used to be real bad. He's like, boy, you just can't nut up, dude. Oh, baby. Baby, you can't just nut up. And I'm like, all right, mom. So that was that. Horse said, Tripper said, when the next time you headed up to Boulder, should look like next month. Probably sometime next month. Mark Francois said, I really like Jay. I like y'all collab and love to see black man grow and succeed. Man, this man on TV, he didn't have to be like, hey, dog, I want to work with you, because I'm 1,000% not as buttoned up as he is. Like, man, that man put together. That's a well put together brother when it comes to how he expresses himself, the enunciation, the whole nine. He got the voice for it. And shoot, for him to even reach out to me, like, I was like, man, are you kidding me? Absolutely, because there's a lot I can learn. So I appreciate it for sure. So yeah, we definitely. Oh, the Knicks came back. The Knicks came back. Do you know the dude from Atlanta? No, I don't know him. My aunt told me about him though. She said he hard for sure. Portia said, congratulations, dudes. You deserve everything that's coming your way. Man, Portia, I appreciate it, man. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Prayers out to Coach Dre, man. They had a loss in their community. Man, prayers up to Coach Dre. Y'all drop a Coach Dre in the chat, man. Hey, appreciate it, fam. Hey, Cuzzo said, y'all drop one for Coach Dre in the chat, man. What's up, bro?
What's happening?
Hey, you in front of a camera?
In front of a camera?
Like you got a camera like on your computer?
I got it on my phone though.
Man, hey, send me hey, jump on this 10K anniversary show for like 5 minutes. Yeah, for me getting 10,000. I bet. All right, that's my man. I'm a bring in one of my best friends in the world. And it's crazy. It's one of my best partners. So for 10,000 episodes, for the 10,000 subscribers, man, we're gonna do a little something special. Bring y'all into some of my world where you can hear somebody who knew me before any of this, one of my best friends in the world. Hold up. Cam, come here right quick. Oh yeah, I need to hit step, don't I? Hey, bring me a charger, son.
Okay.
Hurry, hey, close the door. Come on. Yep, then bring the charger. It said, has it even been a full year to 10K? No, bro. It's been 4 months. 10K in 4 months, Joy. 10K in 4 months. Not no full year. 4 months. Organic 10,000. That's why we lit in here. That's why we going crazy. That's why folks in the super chat. That's why people saying congratulations. That's why people subscribing. The fam did this in 4 months. All right, so real quick, man, I'm gonna bring on my man, a good friend of mine, one of my best friends in the world, one of the emerging businessmen in sports and entertainment, Ty Baisden.
Well, you got a whole production going on around this bitch, ain't you? Yeah, I just got to eat my dinner.
Hey, what's up, Uncle Ty?
What's up, Unc?
What's that in?
Put your face in the screen so we can see you.
What's up?
What up, twin?
Nothing, just chilling.
Really?
You did your push-ups?
I'm about to go to bed.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Yeah, that chest coming out, boy. I see you.
Love you.
Love you, boy.
See you, Unc.
All right, boy.
Ty, you can. What'd you say?
What you got going on out here? Well, you've been live for 2 minutes.
Yeah, man. We hit 10,000 subscribers tonight, man, in less than 4 months. So I thought who better to talk about what we've done as basically my solid business partner. You feel me? But Ty, tell the people who you are, some of the things that you've done, how you ended up being Billboard Indie Executive of the Year. Just give them some background on who you are.
Yeah, man. I mean, Ty Baisden from Atlanta, Georgia, South Side to be exact. Man, the thing Duke's talking about and the growth of a business, I would probably really focus on being due diligent, being patient, and really just trusting your gut and learning a bunch of new skill sets while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? I know Dukes can relate to that ever happen to figure out the setup and YouTube and find the mic and the right angles and all of those different type of things. But, being able to be successful in music, it's not like a coincidence. It's definitely a God journey because of just where I was born at, you know what I'm saying, and where I grew up at. And this just so happened from a timing perspective, Atlanta started blowing up more around the music scene. Similar to somebody who was growing up in LA in the 90s when TV and film was blowing up, It just really trusting my gut, man. That's like really the biggest thing that I kind of like equate to the success is doing the research, doing the work, and really trusting your instincts, Now you gotta have a certain clear mind. Your instincts will have you a little crazy. But if you got additional substances or if you got additional distraction or additional depressions, it's kind of hard to try to understand and hear your gut talking to you. Because that gut will have 4 or 5 voices if you got too many things going on. So you don't know which voice to listen to. So for me, from a success perspective, it's been like educating myself, stand in tune with like new technology, and really just trusting the gut and finding a really great product to stand beside. I was always told by the OGs, you just got to stay close to the sun.
Mm.
You know what
All right, Ty,
I mean?
you done a lot in music. I think one of your biggest deals was a $50 million deal you did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Walk them through the story of how we met.
Man, I mean, I know we met through PK, but boy, that's about all I remember, boy. Old nigga memory.
Yeah. Hold on. So when we met, why did you meet me? What were you looking
Oh
for?
yeah. Nah, you was rapping. We was trying to manage a rapper, boy. In Atlanta, them times like catch a rapper. That's the name of the game.
Yeah,
Catch a rapper. So
man.
that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because I think I was working at Walgreens, working my 1-2, doing music. Ty, I think you was at Target.
Yeah. Over there Piedmont Road.
Man, so
Chester Bridge.
and it's crazy. So Ty working at Target, and then my man PK, who at the time was at I think PK was at Disturbing the Peace, I think.
Yeah, he was at the same. PK been an interesting nigga for a while.
PK been in the industry for a while. I need to get PK on here next time too. So
yeah.
Man, Ty was moving, and shoot, he was like, he had some popping artists in Atlanta, and we get to talking, and I was like, bro, I want to rap, but I really don't want to. It don't really sit well in my spirit. And Ty was like, bro, I ain't heard nobody say that before, and we've been locked in ever since. And I don't think I missed nothing.
Hey man, what's for you is for you, man. That's one thing about it. You know what I mean? If right now you can have 10,000 subscribers, you ain't had to go to no crusty nightclub in Mobile, Alabama. Shout out to my Mobile, Alabama homie, or Shreveport, Louisiana. Trying to rap and sing on a mic with a backing track and Black and Mild smoke and musty humans dancing and somebody might get shot. So, it's a lot better just sitting in front of a microphone in the comfort of your own home, talking about current events, sports, music, and any other thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, man. So Ty, what's next for you, man? Like, you done the music at a high level. You still got a lot of artists. I mean, what's your total number of deals closed, dollar wise? What you had, like 200 million, 300 million, something like that?
Yeah, yeah, it's probably around 200.
That's
Or it's
crazy.
gonna be around 200 soon. But
Yeah.
But no, I mean the thing, we just diversifying our talent management business. We represent producers, songwriters, artists, DJs. Now we're just really focusing on building our sports and media roster around NFL and NBA. Eventually we're gonna dive into soccer, dive into baseball. But the biggest thing is like really leaning into talent representation, because with the way that the technology is shifting and how effective AI is going to be in like the next 5 to 7 years, being able to have human touch in your job is going to be like having a doctor's degree. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hold that much weight. And so that's really the biggest thing we're doing, is making sure we're getting into businesses that is never not going to need a human touch, and utilizing the technology and investing into technology that will help elevate the business, help elevate the Black community, the Black and brown community, and really try to be a guiding light for young other Black men and women who's trying to figure out how to get to the next layer, the next level of their lives. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, I appreciate it, Ty. Ty, if you had one word of motivation to give me, it can be a phrase. Give me a phrase for me to get to 20,000. 20,000.
Patience. You know what I'm saying? Because when you just focus on the patience, you're not thinking about how many followers I can get for every video I drop. You know what I'm saying? When you're focusing on being patient, you're being more careful with your words. You're being more, deeper planning with your content. You're spending time knowing that you're not in a rush. Because I always tell people the quickest way to wealth is through patience.
Man, say no more. Well, that's word of the year.
Yep.
For sure. Man, Ty, man, I appreciate you jumping on. I know you're busy, man. I'll hit you tomorrow.
All right, that's a bet.
All right, bet. Man, that was my dog, Tyrone Baisden. Billboard 2024 Billboard Independent Executive of the Year. Out Southside, man. We ain't go into all the details, but if you've ever heard of a singer called Brent Faiyaz, he was the one who found them. They took their business to hundreds of millions of dollars, bro. It's crazy. I mean, for somebody I was working at Walgreens, he was working at Target. For him to be able to say that he's closed and made commissions off of $200 million worth of deals, it's crazy, man. We talking about from management to co-partnering to publishing to buying people's masters to, shoot. If y'all know who Brent Faiyaz is, he built that whole business. So that's crazy, man. So shout out to my dog, Ty. We got some more people coming, man. We riding out tonight, dog. I got Parlay from Franchise coming on. And Ty's so cool too, bro. Last year, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see last year I was literally in a NASCAR, in the pit stuff, like in the pit, I guess you call it, in the pit on NASCAR, like I'm in the race, like. But that was Ty, man. Ty literally sponsored a junior NASCAR race last year. If anybody saw that, you'll see like Culture. His business is called Culture. That's a Can Our Leverage Teach Us Real Equity. So real powerful, brother. If you're not following him, you can Google Tyrone Baisden, not R-O-N-E, but R-O-M-E. And just check out some of the stuff that he's done. But a real heavy hitter in the industry, man. It took some time out to jump on, and man, we appreciate him. All right, let's get some of these super chats. I don't know if y'all seen my boy Cam, man, but them 50 push-ups a night working, dog. My boy getting ripped. Valerie Cleveland said, keep doing you Dukes, man. $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. Peter D, member for 1 month. Let's go. Member in the house. Miss Mel just dropped $20 and didn't even say nothing. Just hell. Made it rain. Appreciate it, Miss Mel. My boy Stokes. What's wrong, Stokes? Faith Music, man. Oh, man, I got to plug you in with the guy. So my man, Faith Music, dog, we will go way back. Shout out to my boy Stokes, man. Hey, I got to plug you in with the guest from the night. He's heavy into Christian music. You got some of the best Christian music there's out. Make sure y'all YouTube, Google Faith Music, dog. He don't play. Really from the South Side. Really got a story to tell. Really been a solid brother since I've been knowing him. So, man, appreciate that super chat, man. And man, keep doing your thing, bro. One day I might have to jump back in the booth with you. I got some holy rhymes too, man, for sure. Unfair Sports, what's up, my boy? Hey, G, congrats on 10K. Man, we can do it tomorrow. I'm with it. Just let me know whenever you got time. I got time. I'm on your schedule. Shout out to Unfair Sports. Make sure you go follow him. Unfair Sports. Hey, drop your link in the chat. Unfair Jay. Hey, Tay Jones, no Ty. Yeah, you remember Ty played quarterback? Yeah. Tay no Ty for sure. My boy Tay, man, Pat, man. Got a fight. Tay, when your fight? He got a fight coming up. Tay, drop when your fight is. Yeah, Tay, that was Ty. Can you hook up with Lou Young and Desi Banks? No. I can get Trey Day. Shout out to my boy Trey Day. Boom, let me hit Lay. Boom, let me see. Bring another guest in. We in here today. I know Cam back there still playing around. Cam go get this 10K belt in a minute. He gonna go to sleep. Tracy found Tyrone Baisden 2024 Billboard Indie Power Player for sure. Now my boy ain't no joke. Tay fighting on June 27th. Hey, make sure y'all check out my little brother Tay, man. Tay gonna put the beats to somebody for sure. Tay crazy too, man. Hey, one thing about it, I know where I'm from. Like, hey, I got to be careful when I say stuff because, hey, man, 4-stepping for sure. I don't think he related to Mike Baisden. Oh, Late. Yeah, buddy. What's happening, boy?
What going on, dog?
Man, you know I hit 10,000 subscribers, man. I had to come on here.
Man. Congratulations, dog. Congratulations, dog.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man.
Dog. 4 months, man. 4
yeah,
months.
Man. 4 months, man. That's strong, ain't it?
Yeah, man. That's almost 1,000 a day, dog.
Hey, hold up, man. Hey, Cam. I'm trying to get your boy before you go to sleep. He's supposed to be asleep. Hold on. Hey, I'm glad I'm here. Hey, look, hey, you see your boy got a haircut, right? Hold on, look at.
All right, man.
No, yeah, get your head in there. Let Uncle Lay see. Hold on, look up.
Okay,
so, what
dog.
up, Lay?
What up, Lay?
What up?
What up?
Let me see the arm. Let me see your arm. Let me see your arm.
Now you said, let me see the muscles.
Oh.
Okay, let me see. Squeeze it one time.
Hello, where you at? We get you the camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, the push-ups on them, Lay.
I see him. I got to call.
Hey.
I got to call them before practice. Every day they do hitting drills. I got to call them so I can put the battery in their back.
Hey, man, look, you told that man to go out there and inflict pain. You see how he been running up on folks lately? Hey, Uncle Lay put that battery in your back.
Yeah.
Listen,
look,
and before everything start, his feet be twitching. His foot be twitching. Before every play, he get ready to tackle somebody. That's how you know he ready. He ready to scratch. He ready to scratch.
Like,
yes. I see every video.
He's like a little nut case, man.
Every video. I see every video.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, boy.
I love you.
Love you, boy.
Cam.
Huh?
I said, congratulations, man. First spring ball. Your first spring ball. This summertime gonna be a good summer for you. It's gonna be a good summer for you.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too, nephew.
All right, boy. See you in a minute.
All right.
All right, see you in the morning. Good night, boy.
All right.
All right, boy.
Love y'all.
Love you too, dog. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
You got about 4 or 5. You got about 3, 4 summer, bro.
3, 4 summers left, ain't it?
Yeah, bro. And 3 more, 4 more summers, bro. You gonna start looking at them like that, bro.
He done stressed out, ain't he? I was with him yesterday, man. Cam like right here.
8th, 9th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Yeah, you got about 3-4 more summers.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, boy, that's just scary, bro. Man, man, what's going on, man? Hey, let's talk about this, man. How did you feel as a father when you watched your son run a 9.98 in 100? And at the time, it was the fastest 100 in the country. What was that feeling like just to see the validation of everything you put into him as the fastest high school track runner in the country?
I mean, I wish you'd add me there last week. Hey, we feel some type of way this week. I ain't gonna lie. We feel some type of way this week. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this. Without really understanding the magnitude of it, I don't think people really understand what that is. I know a lot of people are really just starting to understand what track is and understand track times and when legal and not when legal and all this stuff right here. So I know people don't really understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Running sub 10 in high school is like scoring a triple double 10 years in a row in the league. Like that's some stuff like you're not gonna see it, bro. Like you're not gonna see that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and becoming at the time becoming the second fastest high schooler in ever. You know what I'm saying? Was a big feat. You know, at first, you know, I was calling him the fastest kid in the history of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like he was the second fastest high schooler ever, which is now the third. But you know, we going for the first this week, definitely going for that first this week. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do
He run
something.
this week?
Yeah, state championship Saturday.
Oh, you know, Lay like to turn up in that state, boy.
Oh, we already talked about it. Yeah, we already talked about it. We already talking about it. Like I had him recovery session today. You know, after the top of the week, after every week he raced. We already got sessions and stuff where we get together, make sure everything tighten up, get everything checked out, massaged out, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he was supposed to go out to school today. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, you got to miss practice today, bro. You got to go get your recovery, bro.
Right.
I get a text message and be like, reschedule for tomorrow in the morning. So I'm like, bro, what you talking about? He was like, hey, Dad, I can't make track practice. I'm on a mission this weekend, dog. I was like, you know what? I can't even be mad at you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't even be mad at you, dog. We strive for greatness, dog. So, you know, even then, running 998, you know what I'm saying? The first kid ever in the history of Georgia to do it. You know what I'm saying? But we are never satisfied, dog. You know what I'm saying? We want to be the fastest high schooler ever. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you this, before this summertime is out, we will be the fastest high school kid ever. I'm standing on that. Ever.
You heard it here first. Paul Gleeton says his son, Maurice Gleeton Jr., will be the fastest high school track runner in history. I got the exclusive.
After this weekend. But then for everybody who understands track, you know what I'm saying? People have to understand this. Like, hats off to them Texas boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go back and forth with them Texas boys, with people from Texas all the time, but it's nothing short of respect when it comes to Texas and they speed and the stuff they doing. You know what I'm saying? But what people have to understand that these kids in Texas is running these times, but they running these times with somebody on their heel. It's easy to run fast when somebody else making you run fast, bro. We running 9 seconds with no competition, bro. Don't nobody do that. Like that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's like a basketball player scoring 30 a night with his right hand, and he break his right hand, and he score 30 a night with his left hand. Like people ain't just doing it, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think the drive that he got, even from seeing all the boys in Texas, what they did this past weekend, I think the drive that he's seeing from that, bro, is gonna make him run that by himself. Then, like you say, we ran a 10:08 this weekend by himself, jogging. You know what I'm saying? He was running with open hands. He didn't even have his fist balled up this weekend. Still at a 10:08. So 3 times we ran 100 this year. We had 10:01, 998, and 10:08. You know what I'm saying? With no competition. That's with no competition. Ain't nobody pushing you. The next best time is like a 10:06.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the people that understand who understand track will understand that that's not easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We might get it this weekend. All depending on how you feel this weekend and coming into it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's hard to push yourself when you ain't running against nobody. You know what I'm saying? But all these kids, Braden Williams, we will see him again this year at Nike Outdoor and possibly the U20. You know what I'm saying? Lil Lay, Lambo Lay raced him last year too. You know what I'm saying? So this will be the second year. You know what I'm saying? And we looking for the competition, man. Like I told somebody online, man, we ain't had a real race. We only had one real race in 3 years. And that was last year when he came in second in the U20 100. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
crazy.
the only race we done had. Ain't no race we done had in the past 3 years been a race for him. I'm just being totally honest. Ain't nobody even in his vicinity. They ain't even in his eyes. So we can see him over his shoulder. It ain't even that close. So with these Texas kids running these times, I do think it's going to push him, like I say, to run that 9.8.
Bro, you know how crazy it is to have the success you had in music.
Mm-hmm.
Was like I know y'all just set a record, like the only group with multiple number ones.
Yeah, we the only group in the history of hip hop to have 2 number 1 singles back to back, and we got and when it comes to group in the history of hip hop, it's only 2 groups that got more number 1 records than us. That's the Beastie Boys and Outkast. So there ain't no beside them 2. There's no other group in the history of hip hop that got more number 1s than us. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know how crazy that sound to say, like, it's so crazy. My son is an Olympic track runner, speed, like literally, he just waiting till he get in high school. Olympic speed track runner in high school. And oh yeah, and I got 3 number 1s. What man, what do you like, bro? Like what, like how do you get motivated on a daily basis when you've already achieved so much and now baby boy achieving so much? I be in awe sometimes. I'm like, I remember before I knew you and you was parlay for franchise, the whole city knew you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, and then it's like, I know your son, and didn't even know Lil Lay was Brandon Jacobs was telling me about Lil Lay a long time ago, and I didn't know that he was your kid. Like, bro, so how do you stay motivated with so much success?
Oh no, when you great, you strive to be greater.
Mm-hmm.
That's always the motivation, bro.
Right.
People who are great never settle. You know what I'm saying? Anybody great anytime they do a great achievement, they don't settle right there. They don't stop like, oh, I accomplished this great accomplishment. They try to keep going. They try to push it to the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, like, man, he don't accomplish so much stuff, but he's still trying to push it to the limit, dog. When you great, I think that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Even, shout out to White Phillips, you know what I'm saying? Because that's who trained Lambo Lay. You know what I'm saying? And every race we have raced this year, he has told me he gonna go 10 seconds today. 10:01. Mm-hmm. Next race, he doing 9 a day. 9 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like every time he tell me something, Lil Lay do it. You know what I'm saying? And after he called me, after we talked when he ran a 9.9, my first thing was, Brian ain't satisfied, bro. His first step out the block was to the side. His second step was a little loose. You know what I'm saying? We could have ran a 9.8 right there. That's 0.3, 0.3, that's 0.6 with these steps right there. We got to tighten this drive phase up, dog. You know what I'm saying? It was how can we fix what he do for him to get faster? I wasn't really rejoicing off the 9.8. I was like, I knew he was going to get there. I've been seeing him train all year. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing him train all year. So I've been seeing him run these times consistently all year. So I know where he's at physically. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like when it comes to being great, bro, we just want to be greater. We just want to be better than before.
Man, what's next? I just saw you with JD doing the show. What was that?
Yeah.
Where y'all was at?
It was Saturday. The whole social there performed for the company Hyundai. So they had a special for all the employees and stuff. We came and performed in front of all the employees at Hyundai. You know what I'm saying? They popped fireworks for us. You had the Brat there, Nelly, like the whole social there was there.
Man, what's it like linking up with these your homeboys, but you saying like the Brat and Nelly, like you just people like around the corner, like Like, what's it like for you to just be so active in a community where everybody touches you in the city, like where it's like, man, what's up, Lay? Like, you know, but then you go out and you just go to this other level where you parlay for franchise boys. What's it like making that transition? Or is it even a transition?
I mean, for me, not for me personally. Like, I wouldn't say it's a transition for me, but the crazy thing about this is, no, when I pull up now, people ain't talking. They ain't talking to me about me no more. The first thing is, boy, God, Lee, Nelly saying that. Nelly brother has 2 kids. They run track too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And this we spent an hour and a half talking about that. Like, man, let me see that boy. God, Lee, Parlay, you know, he'll just make me quit. So, like, everywhere I go most of the time, now, it's not even Parlay from the franchise boys. It's not Parlay from In the Apartment podcast. It's not Parlay the football coach with Huncho and Lee. It's you little lay daddy. Like, boy, your son, bro. Oh, my God, bro. What is he doing? Is he going straight to the pros? Or like you saying, it goes back to that question about how do I keep it going when have we accomplished so much? My
Right.
son helped me keep it going. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that I have built so far before him and the name I've created myself that people have realized help him keep it going because it's like it's another offseed, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what you live for as a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what you live for as a family trying to build generation wealth. This is what you live for. You know, I don't have no entertainers. I don't have no professional athletes in my family. I don't have no rappers. I don't have no singers. You know what I'm saying? I do got a
Right.
millionaire in my family. My uncle definitely been having meals since I've been a kid. So, you know, I'm used to having money, used to being around, but we don't have no celebrities like that. So for my family, for it to be me and my son and my junior, that is like, I just feel like we're anointed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is a blessing for God. I just want to thank God for that, dog, for them blessings.
Man, amen. Man, like, man, I appreciate you jumping on, man. Just like last minute, you know. I
Ain't
got
that last
Cam out.
minute? Ain't that last minute? Ain't that no last? Ain't not with you. Ain't never that last minute with you.
Hey, man, that's love for. I got Cam up. I was like, man, that's like Cam. You know, he was about getting in bed. He just got through doing his push-ups. He was like, oh, a little late. And then like, Uncle Late. Okay. He ran in here. I said, yeah, that's it, boy. Now you feel me?
That my dog too, man. But you see how everything how it works together. But that's what energy do. That's what good people do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell if somebody's gonna be successful by the people who lead them. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Man,
It's hard to be
Yeah.
successful. You ain't been led by a person who's ever been successful before. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the word keep good company or be around what you want to be, you know what I'm saying? It comes into play. You know what I'm saying? As I get older, as I keep hearing that. So I always want to tell people, like, whatever you want to be around that. You want to be a boss, be around bosses. You want to be a worker, be around workers. You know what I'm saying? You want to have thoughts and do things that your mind say do. Get around people with ideas who have manifested crazy ideas. Get around the people that you want to be like. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. Lay, man, I appreciate it, man. Give everybody your social media for anybody who's not in tune. And what's the next show? When can we be looking to see you again?
Well, I know I got another episode. I drop an episode in the apartment with Parlay my podcast every week.
Okay.
Next show I got coming up, we got a tour date coming up in like a week or
Okay.
two. Other than that, I'm about to get ready to shoot a comedy series. You know what I'm saying? This summertime. Some for Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Called In My White Tee. But I got every funny person from Atlanta in this. I got 13 actors in here. And out of 13 actors, 11 are comedians.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And these are the funniest comedians who rep the city of Atlanta, who's from the city of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready for that. But I'm also shooting a movie called X and Nine. That it's not my movie, but it's my homie Rob movie. I'm in his movie. So shoot 2 movies shooting 2 movies this month. You know what I'm saying? I got like 8 shows, like 6, 7 more shows this month. You know what I'm saying? I got state, we got Nike Outdoor, we got the U20. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready to go to Georgia to college. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I say, man, life good right now, bro. I ain't really got a lot of complaints, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of aspirations and and a lot of sleepless hours ahead of me.
Man, I appreciate it, Lay, man. Always love, man. I think where in the state?
Wrong.
Okay. It's gonna be
Ain't
soon.
pull up. Ain't if I have him pull up in the Lambo.
Oh man, bro, that's too crazy. Hey, look, so I'm finna let you go, but I need 16 bars on your next on the next project you do. I need 16.
I'm gonna get you on the show tomorrow, dude. It's time for you to come on back. It's time for you to step on back out. It's time for you to step on back out. It's time for you to step on back out. Yeah,
I need 16.
2025 is the year of doing everything that you do.
Right.
Utilizing everything that you do. 2025 is the year to utilize everything that you do. If whatever you do, do it.
Man.
Don't
All right,
hold
lady.
on.
I say no more. We jumping. Hey, y'all go see me the return to P Dukes with my boy Parlay for sure.
For sure. Some real H-Town flavor too. It's gonna be some real H-Town flavor too.
Oh, tell you. Love, fool. I hit you in a minute.
All right, dog.
All right. That's my boy Parlay from franchise and the father of one of the fastest kids in history, Maurice Gleeton Jr., man. That's my partner, man. You see my boy Cam was like, love you, man. He love that, man. Like, he always spend time with him. He called him, taught him how to backpedal, and shoot. And Cam putting that to work, man. And man, it's all about building community, dog. Like, and that's what we do. Shoot, when I talked to Lay son, I talked to Lil Lay after he ran that 998. Like, so, man, that's all we about in our community, man, is building community. So, man, I love it, man. I appreciate him jumping on. It's a celebration show. We just bringing people on, man, and really just having fun. I'm gonna stay on here for a little while longer. As long as y'all want to kick it, stay in here and kick it, man. We just having conversations with good friends and family. And shoot, man, I hit Chico. He got something to do. Uncle Neely enjoying he's enjoying Cinco de Mayo. But if you haven't already, man, go check out the morning run. For sure. Man, my boy Don, man, dropped the cash out for $100, man. Appreciate it, Don. He said we trying to get to $1,000 a night, man. I ain't mad at that. Hold on, I had another super chat came through. I'm trying to get to it, y'all. AOG Vic with the 1999 super chat, man. I appreciate it. He said, congrats. I appreciate your work, dude. Have you seen Chris Carter switching up on too? Man, yeah. But out of respect to Coach Prime, I got to keep everything going forward. He 1,000% said, hey, man, don't dive in no foolishness. He said, keep it going forward. So if y'all saw that video earlier today that I did, man, but yeah, I saw it and I think it's trash, to be honest. Like, he said something totally different before. And so, yeah, I think it's trash. But I appreciate that super chat too, Vic, for sure, man. But yeah, that's all trash. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it, man. Coach himself said, hey, let's talk ball, Dukes. Like, let's talk ball. Let's talk the future Colorado. He said, everything else I got. He said, God's got it, not him. So he can handle it. He said, God got it. Man, I got my boy, man. I don't know if y'all ever seen Big Facts podcast. I got my boy DJ Scream on the way, man. Legendary mixtape DJ, man. Hood rich. I wish Cam was still up. You can see Uncle Scream. Cam kicked it with us the other day. Kanye K speak up on it for sure. Keep the vibration high. Absolutely, man. Yeah, man. Ms. Mel said positive vibes. We moving forward, y'all. Tay said my boy Lay, for sure. Parlay. Lay and Judd, man, snapped on that tape too. Tay said screen coming through too. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Speak of the DJ. How about that? My man DJ Scream is in the building. DJ Scream, legendary mixtape. Legendary mixtape DJ, tour DJ. What else you did? Rick Ross DJ, man. What up, man? You did everything. Big Facts Podcast, one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Scream, what's going on, bro?
Man, congrats on that 10K. I didn't even know you knocked down that 10K, man. It's crazy. I remember when you was all concerned, and I was telling you, don't be so concerned, man. You're going to be good.
Man, I was concerned, bro. Man, so just letting y'all in on some stuff, man. Scream calls me a classic overthinker.
Oh,
And I think people think I just like, oh, dude, just be going to do stuff, but I never just go do something. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would you say I am at overthinking?
That ain't fair. 99. You can see him overthinking right now. You can see it. He's thinking about it.
Thinking about thinking about it. Man, Scream, let's talk about Big Facts. How did Big Facts even come about? That's you, Big Bank Black, and Baby Jade. Like, how did Big Facts? You guys have had Lil Baby. You had all the biggest names in the game have been. You guys on Revolt TV, like literally on TV. Like, how did Big Facts podcast come about?
Man, I love just doing stuff organically, man. Bank came up to promote the show, what I'm saying, with Hannah. And every time, like, I've done a conversation with Bank, it's always been just dope. You know what I'm saying? It's been, like, a friend of mine for a real long time. And, his thing was he had did that interview with Future, which is still to this day, like, classic beyond classic beyond classic. But it's not like he was at the time like no seasoned journalist going to do no interview. It's like he's just kicking it with his partner. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the conversations like we be having, man, like I think when it comes to media, I think a lot of what people is gravitating towards is people just kind of kicking it with their people and having conversations. It's dope to see a journalist sit down and be highly erect and, dressed up in a suit and do their journalist thing. We respect that too. But it's kind of like a whole different wave going on and people just having one genuine conversation. So basically, long story short, you know me. It's kind of like when we did some things back in the past, like he was like, man, if somebody set it up and gonna really do it and show me how to do it and, not just talk, then we're gonna do it. So I'm like, shit, we're gonna start next week. I don't overthink it.
Right.
So next week he walked in. I remember and he was kind of like drawn back, like, "Oh, this is real." Like, "Oh, you got cameras?" I'm like, "Yeah, we got cameras. We got mics. We got logos. We got mic flags. Like, who paying for it? Me." You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of just like, man, something that was meant to be. It's been good for the city. It's been good for the South, man. You know what I'm saying? We've had a lot of legendary moments, but we're looking forward. We're taking like a few week hiatus, and we're about to get back to it and treat it like it's day one. You know what I mean?
Treat it like it's day one.
Baby Jade, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to Jade, man. So Scream, you've interviewed a million people, but you got to tell me about this one, bro. What was it like when you interviewed Janet Jackson, bro?
Yeah, I was just talking about that. Oh, you know what, man?
Oh, before you say anything, this man literally interviewed Janet Jackson, same DJ Scream from the east side of Atlanta, Tuskegee University, literally sat down in a room with Janet Jackson herself, the Janet Jackson, and interviewed her, and he didn't spontaneously combust. Like, bro, how did you do that?
I didn't think it was real. I thought I was being trolled. So I honestly thought I was being trolled. They was like, you got to be at the radio station 6:45 a.m. for Janet Jackson. I'm like, I'm being trolled. I'm being like hazed or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. I say this as people be thinking that I'm joking. Like some people's superstar energy or energy is so on another frequency that she literally walked in the room and the room got like warmer. Like no BS. The room got warmer. It got calmer. It's like, when you just around, it's kind of like when I had front row seats to see Beyonce and Jay-Z. And it's like the energy of Beyonce from like 30 feet away is just different. You just feel the energy, like you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So some people's auras is powerful. But for Janet to tell me something that I was already kind of doing anyway, but I was like, Janet, when we're taking a picture, I was like, Janet, if you had to just give any game or advice to me, what would you say? She was like, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Janet said I'm doing great.
Yeah. Hold on, did you call her Janet or Miss Jackson?
Janet.
So I guess you're not nasty.
She ain't really stupid. She ain't really, you know the crazy thing, man.
Right.
And I go through this. Yo, real famous people be chill, and you know this because you're interacting with some real famous people now. They be chill. It be the semi-famous people that be extra.
Right.
It's like, boy, you kind of famous.
Yeah, chill out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't that, but like, I salute Janet Jackson. Coolest. I mean, don't get me wrong. That security, this crazy. They just brought this up at a dinner I was just at. That security was different. It was 2 Russians, and they weren't playing
At all.
They had to search me. They had to, but I'm like, I'm not offended. It's Janet.
Yeah.
You better search me.
Right. I want you and everybody else.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
so man, Janet, man, it's so dope. Like chopping it with like childhood idols like a Project Pat and Juicy J. Like it was legends, but I could hit their phone and they just cool. Like just
Man.
regular, just cool, man. So that song, the Janet was super dope. The Janet was super dope. That was on some solo stuff. Well, shouts to Moran. But the Birdman was also special.
The Bird, man.
Yeah, stunning. You know what I'm saying?
Stun up, Bird, man. And he didn't give y'all like no real like no tone or nothing. He just gave y'all a real cool interview. What was it like interviewing the #1 stunner?
Man, the most impressive thing about my biggest 3 interviews,
Okay.
they were not on time. They were early.
Wow. Okay, so you named 2. Who's the third?
Janet, Birdman. I'm missing one more person. Was it Big Facts or was it some solo? I was just talking about this, man. Charge it to my brain. My bad. It's gonna come back.
Not bigger than Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, Savage. All those are big. Anytime we talk with Tip, anytime like Jeezy.
Oh yeah,
Tip. No, all those is same thing with Tip. Tip gonna be early. He gonna beat you there. Like them people don't play about their brand, their money, their career, nothing. Like they not playing. Like them people ain't playing. I ain't gonna knock none of the, kind of famous people, but 2 hours late, bro. Really?
Man, I tell you what, it was one time where I got to get some airtime because somebody was late. I was glad they was. I got to get some airtime because somebody was late. I was glad they was late. Man, you know what? A lot of people forget that you were signed to MMG with Rick Ross. Man, what was it like when you got the call from Ross to say, "Hey, I want to sign you as a DJ"?
Man, every time I get those calls, bro, it is not because I'm trying to be funny. I guess it's just because I'm kind of me. I like to crack jokes. I be thinking that these are jokes.
Right.
So I didn't think that. I got a call from I think it was DJ Chronic. DJ Chronic was like, the way they talk, like the boss want to talk to you. I'm like, what boss? I ain't got no boss. Like, I ain't got no boss. And then it was like, it's the boss. What you doing tomorrow? I'm like, shit, living my life.
He called you and said, it's the boss.
The boss, what you doing tomorrow? I'll be living my life. Need you to fly down here. Big business. All right. Shit, you ain't gonna tell me twice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, it was dope, man. I learned a lot from homie. When people kind of ask me about the ins and outs of the people I've interacted with and done business with and so forth and so forth. Man, I learned a lot from bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big champion of like, sometimes you meet people and it's different seasons in life. It's not somebody that I talk to on a day-to-day basis, but if we see each other, it's all respect, it's all love. And man, I definitely learned how to take my business to another level, interacting with homie for real because he handles his business. I do too, but it's kind of like it's another level. Like it's another level getting around him, and then obviously being motivated and seeing like a different type of money. You know what I'm saying? Like going to
Yeah.
Miami and see Star Island houses and you know what I'm saying, how they playing it is like, nah, it lets you know like it's cool where you at, but there's always a level up. And that was the
Nah,
thing with him, like, you know what I'm saying, a level up, and you gotta salute him for everything he done did on the business end. But it was a dope journey, and we gave him one of the ones with Rich Forever, man. Rich Forever is one of the ones, you know what I'm saying, that took me around the world. So grateful.
Who are you listening to right now?
A little bit of Belly Gang Kush.
I like Belly Gang.
Yeah, a
Hey,
little bit of
you know what? People be really like thinking he's really white, bro. And I think that's why sometimes folks be kind of slow on him. They think Belly Gang, if y'all know in the city, Belly Gang Kush, he is not white. And they get on him, they be like, oh, why he saying the N-word? Because he's black, bro.
Yeah, and that's more of, man, Atlanta's become a much more difficult place to break through. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And I mean, Atlanta's a place, honestly, if you make it as an artist from Atlanta, it's like people gonna have questions, which they should. Like, I can name a million people. Like, you ain't gotta ask too many questions about Young Dro if you're from Atlanta.
Right.
You know. You ain't gotta ask too many questions about Lil Baby, or Doug, or Rocco, or Lo. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but we in an era now because there is no projects. You know what I'm saying? The dynamics of the city is very gentrified. It's different. So when you watch the Big Facts and you hear Jade and Belly Gang talking about Adamsville and her being like, really? It's not that she's trying to like attack them. It's just kind of like, and the dynamics of the city has changed. Like you could literally meet somebody from Washington Road who rap and
Right.
never seen them before.
Yeah.
It's just the different dynamics of the city. You used to kind of know everybody who was from everywhere through this, that, and the third. And also the way that you got into the game and you progressed through the game was different. So I think that that's what it is. But homie got a real dope story. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he really putting in the work. You could tell that he got love for the city. And my thing is the fair shot, man. You know what I'm saying? For bro to get a fair shot, he deserves a fair shot. Every artist that puts in the work deserves a fair shot. So he put together what's important, a solid project. You got to respect that.
Yeah. He hard, bro, and he really rapping.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he really rapping, bro.
He cooking up.
So look, man, we know Big Facts is on a little bit of a hiatus. What are you working on currently? And I guess maybe Big Facts, but just tell us where to look for you next.
Man, you know, Big Facts, that's bigfactspod.com. Of course, the DJ Scream Show, you know what I'm saying? We got a special conversation covered up in the DJ Scream Show, you know what I'm saying? A little Atlanta sports venting. Me and my partner Dukes, this coming real soon. So the DJ Scream Show, you know what I'm saying? One of the top radio shows in the city of Atlanta. And man, just grateful, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going, and you've been there from day zero. I think I'm going on, I don't know, 2 decades plus of just being relevant, man, and just grateful and making sure we get back to the community too. Shouts to the Scream Foundation and making sure we just do whatever we can to push the culture forward and push the city forward, bro. So that's where I'm at.
Now, hey, so Parlay just jumped off of here. He said, so Lay said he's gonna give me 16 bars on the next project. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time, if you hear me rapping, do not be surprised. Don't be saying, dude, I know you're not rapping again, bro. Like,
I told you, you gotta do your theme song. It's only right.
Yeah,
you
man.
Gotta do your theme song. This is the theme song that if you come out and you hosting an event, I got my Hood Rich anthem. So I don't have to tell nobody. They just know. Scream here, you know what to play. So you gotta have that. It's time to put that together, but that gotta be your victory lap.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't want rapper Dukes back. You guys different.
I don't either, bro. Like, hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. My life's so peaceful, man. Hey, Cam sleep. I get to see Cam every day. I ain't down the street. Look, I had Ty on here earlier. We talking about the story when Ty was trying to sign me back in the day. He was like, man, and it's just crazy how far everybody done came. Hey, hold on right quick. Hold on. I got one for you. Watch this. Yeah.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, man. So introduction right quick. I got my man T. Will, Travis Williams, one of the brightest minds in football, defensive coordinator at the University of Arkansas, on with my man DJ Scream, and we celebrating 10,000 subscribers on The Scoop with Dukes. What's up, man?
Man, what's going on? 10,000, man. We up through there, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we up through there.
Awesome.
Man, look,
So,
Scream, man, I'm gonna let you slide, man. I just wanted you to see T. Will.
hey,
right,
hey,
T-Will,
Scream, good seeing you, bro. Hey, I got to link back up with you, man.
ASAP, let's get it.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, congrats.
Appreciate it, Scream. T. Will.
What's up, man?
My dog, what's happening, man?
Man, everything's good, man. God is good. We blessed, man. You blessed. We 10K.
Hey, man, 10K. Huh?
Man, that's big time. That's big time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk to
Long
me.
time coming. Oh no, man, we just in here, man. We just kicking it, dog. And so what y'all don't, I don't know if a lot of people may have seen this last year, where you literally had one of the hottest verses of the year. Regardless sport, nobody.
Yes,
No, bro. So if y'all saw Master P posted it, Pat McAfee posted it, Snoop Dogg posted it. I mean, it went viral. You rapping over Glorilla, yeah, coach. Her yeah, Glow. You turned it into yeah, coach. I literally heard it at the Arkansas game over the loudspeakers. Like, what was that moment like when you heard something that you were able to, in your current field, you're one of the brightest minds in college football, for you to be able to let your hair down and really tap back into the culture and it be accepted that the way it was. How did that feel?
Man, it felt good. It's always good when you could just be yourself, and and obviously my love for music and hip hop, just all music, man. And it was something I wanted to do in front of the defense, and it caught fire, and it was such a blessing to have so many people just organically just retweeted and posted and different things like that, man. It was unbelievable. Snoop Dogg, it was over at the Olympics and he posted it. And it's amazing what something like that's organic can catch fire like that. And also just being yourself, man. Just, like being genuinely and authentic yourself. So it was fun. It was super, super dope, man, to do it.
When you look at coaches like Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, tapped into the culture. You look at a guy like Fran Brown, tapped into the culture, authentically being himself. How important is that for you as an African-American coach who a lot of people think is one of the next guys up to be a head coach in college football?
Man, I just think just watching those guys, obviously I root for those guys to be successful, and they're doing it their own way, they all authentic way. And man, the main thing is you don't want to get a job and try to be somebody else or be something that you seen someone else do. Man, just be what you are and be what got you there, and be true to yourself. So it's good to see those guys do that. It's good to see those guys be authentically their self, man. And so again, I root for those guys, and it's a lot of other guys out there, man. And again, just being able to pave the way and just being yourself.
Man, so if you had any advice for an up-and-coming guy who may be fresh out of college, looking for something else to do, that wants to get into coaching, what advice would you have for a young brother that wants to get into coaching?
Man, and everybody gonna tell you this: work hard. Obviously, you got to work hard with anything that you do. And connect with the right people. And then on top of that, just know, man, you can do it. Like the good Lord, man, has blessed you with the talent to do it. Don't let anybody tell you can't do it, right? Like believe in yourself, connect with the right people, be with yourself, and keep the main thing. You get into coaching to develop young men, to change lives, and that's the main thing. All this other stuff that comes with it is awesome, but man, don't forget why you're doing what you're doing. And for me, it's to impact lives, right? It's to see a young man start from point A and get him to point B, and just seeing the development on and off the field. Being able to offer a young man a scholarship and change his life. That's why I'm on here with you right now, because someone gave me a chance, coming out of the trailer parks and the projects of Columbia, South Carolina. So man, man, it feels good to do that. So I do it personally to impact lives. I don't think guys should get in it just to try to make money or look cool or whatever, man. Get in it. You'll have longevity if you keep the main thing, and that's the student athlete and being able to impact lives and better them in the long run, whether it's getting a degree, whether it's NFL, like they need to see, man, what a husband look like, what a father look like. Like all of that stuff is important, right? So just remember, I would give them that advice. If they ask me, connect with the right people, be truly yourself, work your tail off, knowing that you can do it, right? The good Lord will give you everything you need to be successful, right? And from there, it's about the student athlete. Make sure if you tell that young man, you do it. Try your best to make sure you do it for him and remember why you're doing what you do. I know it's long, but I get to preach.
No, man, listen, man, I tell you what, we on our time. You feel me? I appreciate you making time. I'm gonna let you out of here in a minute, but I want to ask you this. It wasn't too long ago we talked. I think you guys had a small break, and you said, "Dog, I'm at home. I need to go spend some time." You said, "Look, I'm gonna call you when I get finished, but I'm going where I grew up at."
Right on.
Why is that so important to you to go see your beginnings while you're still on your journey and you're ascending as far as you have?
Man, I like to go back because it keeps you humble through this whole process. Going back to the trailer parks and and being able to go out there and having conversation with people and it's crazy. Right before I hopped on here, I was on Ancestry.com. I'm just so huge on just like where I come from and why the good Lord chose me to do what I'm doing, and I'm just intrigued by that, man. It's so many things, like so many answers I like to try to get answered. So many questions I like to get answered. So I'm on Ancestry.com. When I go back to Columbia, South Carolina, I go back to where I grew up at, and it just try not to forget where you come from and just reflect a lot of the times. And I go there and I pray, and I'm just so thankful and grateful for what the good Lord is doing for me in my life. So try not to forget where I come from, and then once I go back, the other kids can see me and it can inspire them as well. So it means a lot. It means a lot to do that.
All right, so I'm gonna let you out here. I promise. We got to talk about you and your defense and the Arkansas Razorbacks as a whole. Upsetting the number. This is your signature win as a defensive coordinator. The game plan you put together against Tennessee last year, and you guys upset the Volunteers when they were number 4 in the country. What was that feeling like, knowing that this was an offensive juggernaut coming into that game, and you guys put the brakes on it, and that's defensively nobody gave you guys a chance, and you guys came out on top? What was that like?
Man, it was a cool, man. It was a cool feeling, to be honest with you. Just going against a great offensive mind and Coach Heupel. If anybody follow his program, they know they could put up points, and he's been doing it for a long time. Got a lot of respect for what he does over there and the offensive mind that he is, and just collectively as a defensive staff, just trying to come up with a way to slow him down. And now, we did some different things to try to slow him down, and it was just a perfect night for us that particular night. So just hats off to the young men that went out to battle and the coaches that was in the foxhole with me as well to put the game plan together. And the best way to show our opponent respect is playing them hard and playing them with that physicality and that toughness. We have a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Heupel and what he does at University of Tennessee. And again, he could put up points at any time. So it was a great challenge for us, man, and it was definitely a hard task for us.
Man, Trav, I appreciate it, man. I know it's late, man. You're a girl dad. You got to go get back to them baby girls, man. I appreciate you spending time with me, man. Thank you so much. And where can everybody follow you on social media?
Man, I'm T_Will for real. So T_WILL, the number 4 real, and it's on all the platforms, man. If just type it in, I should pop up, and man, it's just follow me on there. You'll see me. I may be singing, rapping, dancing. I'm definitely I'm a girl dad, so you'll see those girls up there, and that's we're gonna be who we are. We're gonna be who we are.
Man, I love it, man. Appreciate the food, love, man.
No doubt, love, big dog. Proud of you,
man. Appreciate it, man. All right, sure. Man, that's my dog, Travis Williams, T-Will for real. One of the brightest minds in the game right now. Man, can't wait till he get a head coaching job. It's on the way, for sure. I know it's on the way. God been good to him, man. Man, it's been one of my partners, man. Matter of fact, I met him and DJ Scream around the same time. We were all broke, then looking for our next way, man, and we figured it out. And just to see my circle be successful like 20 years later, these like partners of mine. These ain't like industry friends, Parlay and Scream and Ty Baisden, and just being able to make a phone call about, hey man, jump on the show, man, and they show up. It's a blessing, man. And I just want to say, man, I appreciate everybody who's here. I know it's been a long show. Everybody who's still here, thank you. Man, 10,000 subscribers, dog. I thought it was like no cap, like all BS aside. I thought it was gonna take me like a year. I was like, man, you know what? If I average a certain number, then I can get, I get around 800, a little over 800 a month. Then I'll be at 10,000 within a year. And shoot, man, a third of the time, 4 months, 10,000 in 4 months, man. That's low key. It's triple, 3 times what I thought I was gonna be able to do. Man, I had a talk with a major company that wants to buy into the show or get a stake in the show, not the show, my channel. And they said, you got no clue what you're about to do during football season. Because I'm thinking like, I don't even got that many views, I don't got that many subscribers. And they was like, it's not how it's not the number at the top, it's the velocity, how fast you're going. And you're in off season. Like imagine what happens during football season. And it was just crazy. It was a real humbling moment, dog. It was humbling. It's a big company, and just to be able to have those conversations where they that interested in what we're doing. And now I'm at the point now, I'm like, I can wait. I don't have to do it right now. You know what I mean? I don't have to do it. Like right now, we still got like, man, we've been on here for 2 hours. There's still 150 people in here. And it's been, and the highest number we got to tonight, views wise, is like 720, the highest number. Like, it's crazy, man. So I just want to continue to say thank you, man. Thank God, man. God been so good to me, man. Like, and if you notice, man, if you notice, every guest I had on here today talked about the opportunities that they were blessed with that were bigger than them. Scream, T-Will, Parlay, Ty, Justin, everybody knows it's bigger than them, man. That same thing Coach Prime said too. Shout out to my man Atlantic Brand, for sure. Y'all go to AtlanticBrand.com and put in Dukes 10 to get your 10% off. This is my first NIL deal I got right here, man. AtlanticBrand.com. Otto Glow said, yo, what up, Otto? Tiffany Frank said, what's happening? My boy Eron said, what's happening? Leslie Terrell said, what's happening? Otto Glow said, keep going now for sure, man. I appreciate it. Man, so we got 12 minutes left to 2 hours, man. We're gonna ride it out to 12 minutes, man. If y'all got anything y'all want to talk about, if you still in here, just drop it in here, man, for sure. Aretha Bird said, just listen to the small, quiet voice, then you'll know when it's your time. Man, I see, this the crazy part. Like, I was talking to my aunt Tiny, probably about a week ago, and she was like, baby, you finna be rich. She said, that $1 million, like, that rich on the way. She said, you're gonna be rich. And you know what I told her, dog? This when I knew I had my breakthrough. I said, man, auntie, I'm rich already. I'm already rich. Man, I get to see my little boy every day, take him to school, pick him up, train him, watch him go do what he loves to do, watch him grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I got family. I got love where, I got love where I'm from. Like, dog, y'all don't understand, man. It's like, it's like a feeling. Like, I feel rich. For real. Like, I get to get on here and do what I love to do. I get love for it. You know, anything I ever tried to do, man, I got love for it. Like, you know, it's people who really was upset that I stopped rapping, like, really upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, really mad. Like, hey, dude, you tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, man, hold on, let me see something right quick. This be the last one if I call. If he pick up, this be the last one. Oh, you know what, man? Let me show y'all. Hold on. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But when I tell you, man, it's a humbling experience. And it feel like I feel like I'm rich already. Like, man, I ain't never gotta make another dime. Like, nothing. Like, God done blessed me so much, man. Like, when my crazy part about it, man, probably my lowest point in the past few years, my mama died. You know, I talk about it a lot. But it's like, you know, my mama passed away. It's crazy. I talk about it, man. Like, yeah, some of y'all heard this story before. But man, my mama was in a car accident, never really got back right. Went to the hospital one more time and went under cardiac arrest, went into like a sedated state on life support or whatever. And it was like, you know, we're gonna keep pumping her for, if we take this medicine off, she gonna pass away in 8 minutes. So me and my sisters at the time, it was still COVID. Me and my two sisters went. My two sisters, the oldest, I couldn't really stomach watching my mama like that. And so I told them, they were like only 2 people in the room at a time. I said, y'all the oldest, y'all go, I'll sit down here, because I was like, that ain't my mama, she already gone. And man, my older sister Regina came back down and was just like, man, you need to go see her. So my middle sister Cheryl was holding her hand, and I went up there. And man, my mama woke up, dog. Like, not out of her bed like this, but like she was like in a comatose state. This God on the truth, man. She got up. And she was like the nurses in there started crying. You ask my sister Cheryl, she been asked Regina too. The nurses started crying. And everybody was like, they said, man, she got up for you. And she just started mouthing, I love you, man. And I talked to her and I asked her, I was like, first thing I did was go crazy, because I was like, my mom ain't, you know, she's still up. Don't take that medicine off her. Don't do nothing. She's still up. She can come back. And I was going off. My mom heard me, dog, and she waved me off and told me she was good. And talked to her, held her hand. I asked her, she took Jesus Christ to be her Lord and Savior. She said, yeah. She told me she was ready to go. And from that moment on, she tried to mouth something else to me. And she just told me she loved me. Like, she mouthed she loved me, man. I remember that nurse just bawling down crying. I remember that nurse just crying because she was like, that woman love you. And so I just made it my business to go crazy on whatever I did from that point forward. So y'all don't realize how much like these 10,000 subscribers mean to me, because I could have quit, could have gave up, but I know for a fact I had something to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all. Like, the love being shown. Just, you know what I mean? You can't replicate it, dog. Like, so that's why I answer every text. I try to answer every DM I get. You know, I try to go on every show I can go on. I shout people out. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? That's that. So I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I want to try to get all sad on y'all, but I want y'all to really know, like, dog, like how much I really appreciate this. Like, even for me to sit on here for 2 hours, feel me? Like, and I don't like to talk about my mama like that and that, like, because me and my mama, you see my Instagram, we ain't do nothing but kick it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't do nothing but kick it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know from where we from, know how tight me and my mama was. So it's just like, man, I know she see it. You wish you could see it physically. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? At first I used to be chasing money, like, man, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this. Then I was like, man, I don't need all that. Like, walking away from rap music, walking away from whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, the streets, whatever it was, like, I knew I was gonna be straight. And so to finally be at peace and know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and being in my, you know, being in my purpose, it ain't no better feeling. So, you know, when I say I'm rich, y'all the currency. Coming on here and people saying, man, Dukes, man, we appreciated the comments, the subscriptions, you know what I'm saying? Folks just being like, hey, we rocking with you. Even when I cut up sometimes, you know, I'm human, but I don't be meaning no bad to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't be meaning no bad. Even little buddy who came on the other day, I ain't gonna say his name no more because I said it plenty of times, but I ain't got no bad feelings for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care nothing about it. Like, cause it ain't that serious. Cause life too short. And if there's nothing to teach me that, when my mama got up out of here, my mama was 70. She had just had her 70th birthday party. You know what I'm saying? If you could have bet me $1 million if I thought my mama, if a car accident was gonna be on her death certificate, I would have told you no. I would have thought it would have been something else, but I know my mama had a lot to go. And shoot. So life too short, dog. You feel me? And we not going back and forth. And you know, the new thing I'm gonna say to the fam, man, everywhere we go, make it home, dog. Make it home. It's people that love you. Make it home. Get home. Be careful, be safe, make it home. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on. Make it home. So yeah, man, shoot. I ain't mean to take y'all all the way down there. You feel me? But shoot, man. Oh, we got a couple super chats in here before we get up out of here. Freedom Genesis says, we love and pray for you, Dukes. Man, I appreciate it, man. I ain't mean to get y'all all sad, man. My bad, y'all. But y'all understand that 10K in 4 months ain't no joke, man. Hey, that ain't no joke. Yeah, y'all did it, man. I appreciate you, Freedom Genesis, for sure. James A. Rich, you know what I'm saying? $9.99 super chat. I appreciate it, for sure. Much love. Vesey Grant said, we got major love for you. Rip Mama love, for sure. RP Mama Dukes. Man, my mom used to always call Scream and say, Scream, when my mixtape coming up? I got some footage of me, my mama coming to one of my shows back in the day and freestyle, and it's so funny, dog. Middle of downtown, nothing but a bunch of weed, smoking alcohol. My mama came in there with a church suit on and got on the mic and started freestyling. On stage, true story. Me, Scotty ATL, DJ Burn one, maybe Trinidad James. No, not Trinidad James one now. He might, I don't know. He might have been there. Shout out to Nick. What? Yeah, man. My was fire, dog. I had my mama one of the ones for sure. Your test in life has become your testimony. Now, for sure, Kev, man, I appreciate that. For real. I enjoy hanging with y'all today. Yeah, we winding it down, y'all. We just having fun with the fam, man, for sure. Freedom Genesis, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man, for real. It really didn't seem like 2 hours, man. We on our last minute, y'all. So, you know, as they say, man, peace, love, hair grease. Appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter, on Instagram if you're not already, at Dukes D Scoop. Y'all know y'all hit me with a DM. I do hit y'all back, man. I appreciate it. Shoot, man. Much love to the fam. Cindy J said, know that we love you in the DMV. Man, I appreciate it with a $10 super chat. Uh-oh, my boy Prentice Nolan. The original Air Nolan. Big Air Nolan. For sure, man. Appreciate that, P. Much love. Man, y'all did it with these super chats tonight, too, man. My boy Paul said, keep staying true to you. Appreciate the candor. For sure, man. Yeah, man. It is, man. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm humbled, dog, for sure. This is real talk, number love. Love, man. We run down the super chats, man. Golly. $19.99, $9.99, $9.99, $20. Miss Mel, Folk, Stokes, Faith Music, Unfair Sports, bro. That type of love, man, you can't replicate, dog. So, man, I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. The last 15 seconds. If you haven't subscribed or became a member, go become a member. Look in the item description. In the description of the YouTube video and become a member, man. I appreciate y'all. Check out the latest that I done. 10,000, man. We're going to do this again at 15,000. Yeah, I think we'll do it. We'll do one of these special shows again at 15,000. By the time we get to 15,000, the merch will be ready. All right. Hey, man, love y'all. Much love for sure.